Let's cross now to Seema Gupta in Rome. Seema, this is happening as Italians have been warned to prepare for the most intense heat wave of the summer and also one of the most intense of all time. So what is the situation like today?
Well, here in Rome and in many cities throughout the country, in total 20 cities out of 27 in Italy are under red alert. And what that means is that the heat is so intense that it poses a threat to the entire population, not just to the elderly or the very young or the sick. So there's really no respite. It continues with this intense heat wave that we've seen in the last few days, and it's going to continue some more. As you mentioned, those record temperatures in Sardinia and in Sicily, but here in Rome as well, temperatures are forecast to hit up to 42 or even 43 degrees Celsius. Now, last year, according to the Nature Science Journal, it was reported that some 18,000 people lost their lives due to the heat wave. So, of course, the authorities are concerned about what's happening. Many, of course, scientists attribute this to greenhouse gas emissions, and because of that, we are seeing these intense heat waves. But if you remember, it was not so long ago, just a few months back, that Italy was dealing with droughts, but that also led to storms and floods. So really extreme weather situations here in the country. And there's no respite at night as well. It's really tropical style nights that we're experiencing here in Rome. It's very intense. The temperatures are 10 degrees higher than what is normally expected at this time of the year.
And what are authorities doing, Seema, as a result?
Well, let's not forget, it's very hot. It's summertime, but it's also the time where many tourists have paid a lot of money to travel here to Italy. They've booked flights, they've booked arrangements and tours. And so lots are being done to also help the tourists that are here. Here in Rome, for instance, there are 28 points in the city that have been identified where there are volunteers as well as civil protection services officers and Red Cross volunteers to help people deal with the heat. They're handing out water, but also wanting to be on hand if anybody feels unwell. Heat code has been set up at the emergency rooms in hospitals throughout the city to help people deal with any heat-related ailments, any special care that they may require. And the elderly also, there is a special number that people can call if they need someone to pick up groceries for them, to help them where they need. And in Naples as well, further down south, they've even made it possible for homeless people to have access to free showers if they need to take one, because, of course, the necessity to bring those temperatures down in terms of the body temperature. So really what the health ministry is reaching out to people in general, providing them with basic advice, which essentially is common sense. Remain hydrated, wear light clothing, stay out of the sun during those intense heat periods during the day, and to make sure that one's pets are also looked after. And of course, the storage of food has to be done in the proper way to make sure that it doesn't go bad. So really common sense advice, but people are being reminded of this and to keep an eye out for those elderly people that may be on their own, reminding them, of course, to hydrate. Drink, drink, drink is the message.
Seema Gupta reporting there from a very hot Rome. Thank you.